Jai Hind everyone. Today we have with us NITIKA, a very special candidate who has cleared her NDA written examination, her SSB interview, and also her medicals. NITIKA is our student who came for NDA preparation, then also prepared for SSB, and right now she has cleared all the fields. तो ये जो इंटरव्यू है नितिका के साथ, ये बहुत ज़्यादा इनफॉर्मल इंटरव्यू है जहाँ पे नितिका अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करेगी और उन कैंडिडेट्स को सब कुछ बताएगी जो एक कैंडिडेट को करना चाहिए while preparing for NDA written and also SSB examination. So Nitika will start with a very basic question. Obviously, it's a great achievement, but I would like to know how you are feeling.
Very amazing, sir. For what I practiced, for what I prepared and worked, it went all very amazing, and I got for what I paid. There is a fruitful result for what I did, and very happy and satisfied.
Okay. So, indeed, it's a happiness. Even you can't hide. Even if you want to. So, Nitika, हम चाहते हैं कि इनफॉर्मली हम उन चीजों के ऊपर बात करें जो एक कैंडिडेट को करनी चाहिए अपनी प्रिपरेशन के दौरान, ठीक है? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल डिस्कस कि मतलब हाउ डिफिकल्ट इज एनडीए रिटन एग्जामिनेशन एंड हाउ यू डेल्ट विद द डिफिकल्टी, बिकॉज वी नो कि मतलब अ लॉट्स ऑफ कैंडिडेट, लैक्स ऑफ कैंडिडेट अपीयर इन दैट एग्जामिनेशन बट ओनली फ्यू क्लियर द रिटन एग्जामिनेशन. तो इसका मतलब ये है कि एनडीए रिटन भी थोड़ा टफ है. सो हाउ यू डेल्ट विद दैट?
Yes, like you are saying, NDA written is a bit tough.
Yeah.
This is something I really like because I have always listened people saying NDA written is very easy. You can do it in just one go.
Okay.
But you need to practice. There are a lot of things. You are good at current affairs, but you lack your mathematics, you lack your English. You are not going to make it. So you need to go through all your weak areas and work as much as you can. And when you have practiced those previous year question papers and you are aware what is happening all around, then it is very easy.
So there is a general perception that in ND written examination, mathematics is the most difficult part. Do you also believe that?
It is not difficult, it just needs practice. No,
Okay, so
more
you're
and more
saying कि
practice.
even if it's difficult, if you will practice, then you will get through.
Yes, sir. For sure you will get through.
Okay. And any special tips for GAT written examination? Because the syllabus is too vast.
English is our normal language we speak. It is just you need to know where you are to be clear with grammatical rules and all. Your English should be very nice when you are to go for GAT. And current affairs, they help a lot. Not just for the written, but if you get through hopefully, then also for the SSB interview, and they make you a full being who knows what is happening in the society. So it is very important that you prepare for your GAT. Science, its level is very normal, like up to 9th or 10th. So if you have studied well, there is no problem in that.
Okay, so you presented a very good insight. There are most of the candidates who are running after science, GAT, current affairs. But the thing जिससे आपने start किया, आपने बोला कि English. So it means कि English is important and it should be remembered by all the candidates. कि मतलब you can prepare as much as hard for GS, your general science, your general knowledge as well. But if you are not good in English, then it's very difficult
Yes, sir.
to clear GAT. Okay.
Yes.
So that was your insights for written examination. Now SSB is the real bottleneck, the real challenge. Okay. So what was your approach for SSB interview?
When I was preparing for the written, I would say to my father that why can't they do it like you have choice, either do written or do SSB. I was so sure about SSB that I would clear it. Before even knowing who are the assessors and what are the things you have to go through, I had just one line about the SSB interview, and that is they check your personality. And I always believed I'm very good at that.
Okay.
So there was no problem, yes.
There is no doubt about that that you had a great personality.
Yes, sir.
When you came for written, we already knew कि मतलब you are the candidate who is going to clear the interview. Okay, so you also need to have that confidence, and also the people around you, they
Yes,
also
sir.
need to believe in you कि मतलब आपका तो हो जाएगा. जब आपको वो environment मिलता है तो obviously फिर आप फटे चलते हो, है ना?
उसके लिए तो Nimbus था, sir. Like no matter how much potential you have, a right guidance is very important. How to do, what to do. You have that I can learn anything. Your mind is that sharp. But what to learn and how to learn and the way to represent, that is what guidance tells you. And
Yes,
that is
exactly,
very
exactly,
great.
you're totally right. कि मतलब इस छोटी एज में वो गाइडेंस अगर
Yes.
आपको सही टाइम पे मिल जाती है और सही लोगों से मिल जाती है तो मतलब आपका जो रास्ता होता है वो बहुत क्लियर हो जाता है.
Yes,
ठीक है?
sir.
एंड आई वोंट से कि जर्नी स्मूथ रहती है, बट हाँ कंपैरेटिवली थोड़ी स्मूथ हो जाती है.
Yes,
ना
sir.
लोग ज्यादा छिटके खा के पहुंचते हैं वहां तक, है ना? देयर आर सम कैंडिडेट्स हु after NDA they prepare for CTS and other entries, but अगर आप NDA में निकलते हो then it's a great achievement. बस सही टाइम पे सही गाइडेंस मिलता है. So when we're talking about guidance, तो मतलब who were all those mentors in Nimbus, मतलब जिनको आप मतलब थैंक यू कहना चाहते हो और you want to present your gratitude towards them, जिन्होंने आपको उस रास्ते तक पहुंचा दिया.
You know, when you said guidance, the name came to my mind was Chahel sir.
Okay.
You know, an amazing man. You know, just leave. He's not my assessor. He was not telling me anything. If I'm just walking on the road and I met him, you know, even from that I would have got the idea that he's a very nice person. You know.
Sir has a great amount of experience.
Yes,
Enormous
sir.
amount of experience.
Yes, sir.
जो insights शहर से दे सकता है, I don't think कि मतलब यहाँ पे और कोई दे सकता है.
Yes, sir. नहीं दे सकता कोई भी नहीं. And about Anurag sir, it's like, you know, dearest brother and friend, and can tell you the way you feel most comfortable at. You know, he knows everything. Like as a candidate, what you are going to
He
feel.
has himself cleared his interview
Yes.
3 times, so मतलब he already have all those kinds of insights.
Yes.
You know? Okay. And what
Yes.
about Ravi Sharma sir? उन्होंने आपका interview किया. He's also very experienced. So
Yes.
how did your personal interview in Nimbus went?
It was much more formal than there at SSB Bhopal.
Okay, so मतलब you were prepared for the worst in Nimbus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have discussed कि मतलब how you went through your preparation. So how was your D-Day when you went to your SSB in Bhopal? मतलब how did it all started? मतलब I just want कि मतलब आप बता दो कि मतलब how you felt when you reached there, ठीक है?
Okay.
And what was in your mind and what you felt after they said कि NITIKA is recommended.
Like the morning before our screening, my father said that you will do it for sure, and even if you do not, we know that you are someone great. You know, you are going to do something very amazing in your life, and we are proud of you. Whatever you do, do your best. I went there, there were so many girls, and I was just looking at everyone, trying to catch their level of intelligence.
Okay.
That yes, what's the level of competition I have? But we just went there, we did OIR. I knew that there is something which can put me forward, you know, from all those people, and that was my narration.
Okay.
So I was like, what is over is over. In the OIR, NITIKA, you have to do very best in the story. And that was what I did. And the best part of my complete interview, not just screening, is I feel my storytelling. And when they said NITIKA is screened in, I felt much more happy at that moment than what I felt when they said NITIKA is recommended.
Okay. So the screening was an achievement for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, मतलब it's a step-by-step process. You can only think about recommendation when you are
Screened in.
Okay, so you got screened in. And how was your second day in interview? The
Second
psych
day.
test and all.
Yes, the psych test, it went amazing. It went very amazing. Like here at the Nimbus, we would get that bell after 15 or 30 seconds.
Yes.
But there, they just gave that book. And after, you know, they said just 1 minute is left.
Yes.
And about 5 to 6 SRTs were left.
Okay.
And I was like, I wrote 2 SRTs in it. And the first word of third one. And just 3 SRTs were left. And I did everything in the psych test.
SRTs, you did 57 SRTs.
Yes, sir. In 57th, I wrote just 1 word that was overpowered.
मतलब,
Yes.
Like we were discussing, कि मतलब when you are preparing for the war, you should prepare for the worst of the war.
Yes, sir. And here I did all the SRTs, and there
Yes,
3
usually
left.
you don't get time for SRTs, okay? But here we used to give you time for SRTs, so that prepared for. But
Yes, sir.
we can see कि मतलब 57 SRTs that 30 minutes मुश्किल तो होता है, ठीक है? But you were able to do that, मतलब that's all credit to you, ठीक है? Okay. And how was your SGT, self description test कैसा रहा आपका?
It was something I already
Prepared.
Actually, I didn't plan to prepare, but you know, just I was so excited that let's say someone's interview on YouTube, and they were saying we prepared SD before going there, so I also did that. But there were so many new lines I created at the moment, and I wrote, and I forgot one line to write, and that was, "I'm a kind and compassionate person."
Okay.
But
मतलब
yes, it was good.
psych was good.
Yes,
You
sir.
confident कि
All the words, all
Okay.
stories,
So you were
57
confident कि
SRTs.
मतलब psych तो हो गया.
Yes,
ठीक है?
sir.
And second day also your
GTO
begins and also your personal interview. First we will talk about personal interview.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So मतलब डर लगा?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं, sir.
क्यों?
Like,
मतलब the officer that is sitting in front of you वो आपके कर्नल ब्रिगेडियर रैंक के ऑफिसर होते हैं. So you never felt कि मतलब
I was like, हमें भी कच्चे लोगों ने थोड़ा ही ना सिखाया है. I'm also prepared, whatever you ask. it was very clear. They are going to ask me about myself, and I know myself, who I am, what I like, what I do, from where I belong. So everything was very easy.
Okay. So Chahal sir usually tells कि मतलब there are two sets of questions they ask in interview, something about you and something about the world around you. You can make mistakes about the world around you, but you can never make mistakes about the questions they are asking about you. So do you also feel the difference between all those questions जो आपका SSB में आए थे?
जो सर ने बताए थे वही थे वही थे, सारे क्वेश्चंस वही थे.
Great. So मतलब बहुत स्मूथली आपका इंटरव्यू किया.
Yes.
The way you are describing your interview, it means कि मतलब होना ही था.
हाँ.
And what about GTOs?
Like, the best person in the world I have ever met. Our GTO was such an
GTO
amazing person. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know.
मतलब did they grill you or were they compassionate कि मतलब नितिका को निकालना है यहाँ से?
हाँ, they were compassionate. They were like, Nitika, just do this. We are waiting for you. Do this. For sure, they were not waiting. They are officers. They are assessing me. But yes, I made very good impression in the very first task. That was our group discussion. And he was like, बोलने में सब तेज हैं. You know, he said this thing. बोलने में तो सब तेज हो. हाँ. Like after every single task, he praised me. But yes, you did it amazing.
That really means a lot. If the assessor is praising you, it means he is interested in you.
Yes.
And they also want you to be a part of the academy.
He said that Navy के लिए कितनी सीटें? 3. Best से best जाएगा वहाँ पे.
बिल्कुल मतलब NDA for girls is मतलब जितना मर्जी हम इसको simplify करके देखें, it's still a challenge. ठीक है? Once written, then interview, and then merit. But we are very much confident the way you are describing the interview, you are definitely going to get in. ठीक है? We are very hopeful. ठीक है? And the last stage of your interview, the conference. ठीक है? क्या हुआ conference में?
I entered and I wished good morning. And you know what? Just 5 minutes. It was afternoon.
So it means कि you were not a borderline candidate. They had already made up their mind कि Nitika is going to
yes. I said good morning, sir, and the president was like, good noon, Nitika. I was like, बस यही होना था. And then he was like, how was your stay, Nitika? I said, very amazing, sir. Then he asked, what makes it very amazing, Nitika? I was like, I was able to do my best. I did my best, and everything, the conditions around, you know, everything was amazing. The food, the living conditions, and I find it. The blankets always smell. Maybe because of perfume or because of anything else, but they didn't smell.
Okay, you also raised the issue there.
I said blankets didn't smell.
Oh, the blankets didn't smell.
Yeah, and he was like,
Achha, usually they do, but you praise them.
They didn't smell. And he was like, okay, Nitika, wishing you a bright future. And I was like, okay, sir.
Okay, so conference के बाद का जो moment होते हैं ना, सबसे difficult moments होते हैं, ठीक है? Because you know कि मतलब after half an hour, an officer will come with the clipboard and the results. They will announce the results and then they will move it. So मतलब, what was your thought process between those minutes?
I'm recommended.
You felt that? You felt it?
Yes, sir. I was so happy. You know, when they said chest number 25, my chest number was 25.
Okay.
I was so happy when my that conference went and I came outside. I was like, ho gaya.
Okay.
Yes, like celebrations were going on inside me. Yes.
See, the thing is कि मतलब जितना भी आपने describe किया आपका interview, I can only assess one thing कि मतलब you remained confident and positive throughout the interview.
Yes, sir.
And I believe that's the only thing that you got. That got you. ठीक है? और भी बहुत सारे factors हैं. It was your preparation. ठीक है? And obviously your communication skills. ठीक है? जो parents, जो students यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं, they specifically know कि मतलब how well you are in communicating. That also played a role. But the major role is कि मतलब you were
Confident.
And ठीक है? And it's not because you are recommended I am saying this, but the first day you came to the academy, I knew that you were confident. ठीक है? And if you will work to furnish your skills, definitely SSB is not a challenge for you. ठीक है? Even written was not a challenge for you because even after academy you were sitting here, you were, you know, doing your bit. ठीक है? And Nitika, we also discussed about your interview. ठीक है? Now, as it is a challenge for girls, ठीक है? I would like you to give a message to all the girls who want to start preparing for it.
Okay.
Or NDA or any other examination, जिससे वो defense forces में enter करेंगे, मतलब what should be their mindset, how they should go through.
Okay. They are not checking you are a girl, you are a boy. Come on, just a normal human being. Boys practice, they do hard work, and the same they want from you. They don't want a girl with some special, ordinary, extraordinary powers or a superwoman, but someone who is ready to push her limits and someone who knows how to work and perform. Just do this, just do written like any other exam you do in your school. And SSB, like everybody says, it is a test of your personality. For sure it is the one. The thing you need is to improve yourself, improve your knowledge, read a lot. Our GTO said one thing there, that most of the girls destroy their lives on their own. And he also said one line, what's the primary role of education? And I said, to build character. And he was like, yes, to build character. So improve yourself, not just for the sake of SSB, but for the sake of your life, your goals, the way you carry yourself in the society. Read, be fit, eat healthy, speak healthy, listen healthy, and be healthy. You are so sure to go for it. Like when I can do, come on, you girls are so much intelligent. You will make it for sure. For sure.
That's a great message from Nitika to all the girls around here. Not just for girls, okay, as you mentioned, they are not checking whether you are a girl or a boy. They just check a candidate, okay,
Yes, sir.
irrespective of the gender. Okay? So I hope you will have listened what Nitika has to say about her experience and also about the things that you should keep in mind while you are preparing for SSB interview. Thank you so much, Nitika. It was an honor for me, okay, to have a conversation with you. Hopefully लोग आपसे सीखेंगे, ठीक है, और लोग आपके बारे में बात करते चलेंगे. Thank you so much, Nitika.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.